Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Hey, can you all hear me okay? Hey, Bella. Just wondering whether people can hear me fine. I'm just trying to set it up. Then you can see the screen okay. Just trying to get it just right. And we got our little chunky boy over here. Hey, Bobby. Hiya. This voice. Oh, it's terrible. Sorry. Yeah, hello, Mr. Chunky Cow. This one. He's so awesome. So, let's get on with this. So we're going to be finishing off this ninja today. And it's all part and parcel of our July, which I'll just put on now. If I can. There we go. Just get rid of that. So, this is the July challenge, which is turtle. And this is the second one, the second demo, if you like, which is going to be our ninja. The other thing that I wanted to quickly show you was this. So I'm going to make an actual video on this because it's a bit complicated. But this lighthouse, we're going to make into a sketch of the lighthouse, which is obviously not possible on Affinity as is. But I found a way to do it. So we're going to make sure we're on the bottom edge, which is this one, main one, and we're gonna duplicate it. And with this duplicated image, we're actually gonna go into the modes, and we're gonna have it as color dodge. Now, we're also gonna do is go into the adjustments, and go into HSL. And hopefully it's just affecting that one, which I think it is. And what we're going to do is on the HSL there, if I can find it. And did I put it on? It's giving me grief by... Yeah. We delete that again and just put it on again. So this layer, HSL, it like disappears straight away. Very weird. HSL. This is that menu that keeps disappearing for some reason. That's what I want to adjust. Let's delete it again. So HSL. Why does it do that? Very strange. I was trying to think how we would get that back. I mean, you went to double tap it, it won't let me. And just select it. Let me try it again. HSL. I just click on it faster than I was. So what we're going to do is take the saturation right out. And that should have gone black and white. So I must not be on the right level. Yeah. Why is it not doing that? I'm confused. I should have made it black and white. Very strange. Shouldn't delete that again because I didn't know what's going on. So I'm gonna try it again. HSL. And then saturation. Yeah, see, it just went again. Very strange. I think Affinity's given me its weirdness. You did see that go black and white for a second there, right? I'm gonna add it again and see if it does it again. HSL on this one, take the saturation out. That is really weird, it just jumps. I wonder why. Let me start the whole thing again. So this one, duplicate it. Make it color dodge. And then HSL. Oh, now it's staying. Very strange. Of any weirdness. So anyways, as I was saying, so now it's black and white. What we want to do is invert just that layer. So we'll go back into here and hopefully it doesn't give us issues. And we'll go to invert. Oh, that's me pressing things. So this invert layer, we want just on this particular layer. And the whole thing goes white. Yeah, Affinity, weird that was. That really was. So now that we've got it to go just white, we're going to go onto this image that's all messed up and go to our effects panel, put on scale with objects because I just do, and we're going to adjust Gaussian blur and watch what happens. I'll try and keep my hand out of the way. Try and do this left-handed. Can you see it brings it up like a sketch? Oh, my voice. Terrible today. And what we want to do is put it as 0.9 because that is the most sketchy it can be. As you can see, within a few seconds we've got that picture, but as a sketch, very nice. Anyways, that was just a quick demo. I will make a proper video on that. Now, let's get on with this guy. Don't know why there's two rectangles. Okay, very strange. Let's put on these titles again. So now let's start doing this. This is the head. Just make sure we're on the right node and all. Lucky I checked. So that's the head. And then insert inside the head. Go to pencil tool. And we're just gonna come around here. And back up. And go into our FX. Styles. Go onto the shadows. I forgot what one it was. Is it this one? No. Darker than that. This one. That one. That's it. And I'm just gonna go into Gaussian blur now. And make that slide. Just like that. I'm gonna duplicate that. And go just out to the edges. I'm gonna adjust the nose so it's literally just the edge. If I can get on the nose that I want. So it's just that tiniest little bit of edge. Right there. Probably want it less than that even. And this is gonna be the highlight layer. So back to our styles. Into highlights. And I think it's the screen. And I go to our Gaussian blur now. Use the Gaussian blur No, and that's not doing that. What have I done? Effects. Gaussian blur. Yeah, I don't know what I did there. But now I can just raise the Gaussian blur. And there we go. You like that, Bobby? Yeah, I worked out that you could do that. And I was like, hey, I wanted that file for ages. It should just be part of Affinity. So I just made it work. And it worked quite well. You're using the stylus, yay. It speeds up the whole version. It really does. Like, it's all I use nowadays. It's just that. We're going to go back to our shadows. So I'm going to go back on pencil tool. And under this mask, we're going to have one that goes along here. And back up. Going to have to adjust these nodes. So go into node 2 and do that now. And I'm going to make that because the mask actually goes down a little bit. So I'm just looking at is it stream elements that's doing that. Strange. I'm just trying not these nodes because I can never draw a straight line. Can you see the rays, but the rays slightly different? That's because of his expression. I think that should be good. So I'm going to go back into our styles, back into shadows. I think it was the very bottom one. Looks about right. Now I'm going to go into our Gaussian blur again. And just raise that one. Just to make that mask stand out a little bit. Like it is. So that's well cool. The other thing I'm going to do whilst I'm here is the mouth. So back to our pencil tool. And zoom in a little bit so I can see. But I'm just going to draw just around the outsides of this mouth. And go into effects styles. And make this the same shadow as the others. And go into Gaussian blur. And make it just a little bit dark like that. Just to make the mouth stand out a little bit. And there we go. That's the head. Almost finished. Just gonna make a little highlight on the head itself. On the forehead. So I'm gonna go into our pencil tool. Where we said the light's coming from. This direction. So just up here might be not good enough. About there. I'm gonna go into our styles. Into highlights now. And pick this one. And go back to our Gaussian blur. And blur out. So it's just that little bit. Like so. I think that's cool. For now anyway. Oh, question. If you need a color, different color. Yes, so I will show you now. Just say, let's put a circle up here. So, say we got this circle and we've applied the style, I don't know, the base style. Say this one. That was going to say it must not be at the top so we can see it. So now it's like, oh, that's slightly different, that colour. What you can do is go into our adjustments panel and recolor, and make sure the recolor is just on that piece, if it'll let me. So as you can see, it goes straight to red, which is not what we want. Don't know why it was doing that. But you can adjust these and they'll go to any colour you like, just the hue. So you can have that really light. Obviously you can take saturation out if you need it to be darker. And that will go through all the different colours that there are. You can do it that way, that's probably easiest. There is other ways, but that is the way I would use. Just make sure you put that recolor onto that layer and only, because it will affect everything. Just going to delete that now. There we go. Now, there is a few more things actually I just noticed because I'm zoomed right in with this head. So we're not quite done yet. Some more highlights. So I'm going to have one that goes just above this eye, just here. An artist's work's never done. He was like, oh yeah, I could do that. Go into effects, into highlights, and that one. And we'll say just above this eye. Slightly different shape because he's raising that eye. Or at least that's what we're saying with the mask. Just adjusting these nodes because I'm terrible. So, right there. That's cool. So then we can just go into our layers, pick both of these, and into our Gaussian blur. It'll just make these stand out just a little, like so, as if they're raised, and that's what we want. You could add things like blush and stuff if you wanted. Yeah, it's difficult, the adjustments panel, until you know what they all do. I think I have made videos on it in the past. If not, I'll make new videos. But yeah, it's just like, what does that particular one do? They're all very handy when you do get used to them. Recolor is just so awesome. And curves, which I'll show you right at the end of this project. So curves just gives you like a lighter and on the highlights and darker on the shadows, giving you that little bit extra in your drawing. You'll see it does work out very nice. So let me just try putting in some blush on him. So right here, going into our highlights. We use this pink for now. We'll go into Gaussian blur, and we'll blur. But also, what we're going to do is just turn that opacity down a tad, like so. So it's got a very slight. That looks like that. So this mask, let's do this mask. So if you want the main part of the mask, make sure we're on that piece, which I think is that one. And we're going to go into pencil tool. And now we're just gonna, firstly we'll draw the darkness around the eyes, because that's what it would be. So around here, go into FX, into our styles, back into shadows, pick a blue, and we want it nice and dark. I think that's the darkest one. And we'll go do another one. So back into pencil, around this one, and choose that style again. Now we're going to select both of those and go into FX, and we'll go on to golden blur, and this one will raise quite a bit, and it's not going to do anything. I don't know why. Very strange. Affinity. See, they're like effects in the panel, but they're not effects in the drawing. Very strange. It's playing out tonight. It's like, I can't work out why that would be. Sometimes if you zoom in, like, it affects these things, but it's not. Oh, they just disappeared. Make sure they're still here, which they are. And try going back onto the golden blur again, and try. Yeah, they're now working. Very strange. I can't wait till version 2.2 because this one's very buggy, as you can see. So we'll just give those eyes a bit of depth, like so. Just trying to think what to do next. So these parts of the band, I'll go back into our pencil tool. Can you see they're like, I don't know what you call that. It's kind of like the material with pen. So now we want to exaggerate that with a curve of the fabric. My voice is really going today, I'm sorry. And again, quite dark with this. And inside, inside that file either. Just that one, so. And we're gonna golden blur it and just see how it looks. Does it look like folds? I think it does. So instead of keep doing that, we're just gonna go duplicate and just move it to the next one, like that. I think that's sorry. We're gonna duplicate both of these and put it on the other side. Oh, no, we pressed the wrong one. Both of them are that and that. Duplicate. Bring them to the other side. No, it's just playing me up tonight. So going back on to these. Why is there only one selected? Yeah, Affinity's being very strange tonight. Very, very strange. That one. Let me delete these a minute, because that is just gone very strange. So, now let's delete the whole thing. Even weirder. Oh, I know why. It's because it's those two. It's the layers. It's just me. Let me get that up there so I'm more in the know. So I'm going to bring these to the other side. Flip it round. And there we go, on the other side. So that's good. Started to look pretty cool. My throat. Oh. We're going to have slightly darker under the eyes now. So going back to the pencil tool and just do like a little U-shape just under here. I'm probably gonna have to adjust the needs. Just like that. Go into our styles, pick the darkest blue, and should we just see if it works. So let's go into our Gaussian blur and blur. Yeah, that's about right. And we'll just copy that. No wing, because I've hit the wrong button again. So Gaussian blur that again. This happens when you press the wrong buttons. Okay. Now I'm going to press this one, not that one, and duplicate it, and move it to the other eye, like so. Now, this is going to be strange. So I'm going to grab both of these and duplicate it, and I'm going to move it to the top, and I'm going to flip it, but flip it vertically. So it's above the eyes. And we're going to go into styles, into highlights, if I can find them. And we're going to make that light blue. And go into our Gaussian blur. Put it on. And make it a bit lighter on that side. Like so. Just to make the eye stand out a bit more. Hey Nicky. You're on phone. Oh, hiya anyway. So this one on top of this eye, wherever it is, we go to that one, and I go to the nodes and adjust it slightly, because what we want is for it to come up here. Because he's lifting the eye up. I mean, you can't really see that now, so I'm going to go back to FX, into Gaussian blur, and turn that one down slightly so you see. I think it's right there. I'm just going to go back to nodes and adjust this because it looks strange. Still not happy with it 100%. Not 100% happy, but it'll do. So we're nearly done with the header. So let's do the mouth now, because I don't want it in the black. So I'm going to find it on the layers. This mouth, yeah, it's like that one. And all these lines, I don't want these lines, just the outside. And what we're going to do is change it now to a Kappa Swung brush. One of these. This one, I think. There we go. We're going to change the teeth one now. These ones. We're going to use that same Kappa Swung brush, I think. Yeah, that don't look too bad. Adjust the nose slightly, because it does look a bit weird. Wait, there. Just drag them out slightly. And make sure they're inside of this one. I'm just wondering why that one looks so strange, so I'm going to adjust the nose on that one now. gone too thin or something. I think that looks better. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, let's continue the band actually, just looking at it. So this part is going to have some folds in it, which we'll put in with the pencil tool. So it's already got these positions for folds, which I'll just draw in there. What's going on tonight? Gonna be just right in there. FX styles. Go into the shadows and choose the darkest blue. I'm just gonna put that inside or there, so it clips it, and then use the scale wheel object and Gaussian blur to get this looking right. It's about there. Now then, I'm going to duplicate that, but we want it coming from the other side now, so I'm going to flip it. We want it sort of coming out of there, and you'll see there's another fold somewhere, and we want it lined up with that fold, which I think is about there. I'm just going to adjust the nose and make it more obvious that it is connecting to that piece. Yeah, that's about right. Just thinking, do we need something coming down to separate these? I'm going to try it. So, going back to our pencil tool, do we need something like this around here? Around here? Probably not so dark. Maybe this one. And we'll do our golden blur. Yeah, I think that's about right. Just so it looks like these folds. Yeah, I think that's good there. So I'm not 100% happy with it, but I have to do this really fast. I would spend hours on it, but we ain't got that long. Just gonna select these parts of the band now. Make sure we're on which one we're on. It's gotta be one of these, right? So that one, yeah, that one. And now this one, we're gonna choose the pencil tool again, insert inside, and just think where the shadows would be. So I think something coming in like that. Choose the style. We want it quite dark, this one, to match the others. And we're just going to see what that looks like. So we'll go to golden blur. And, oh, right there. And I tell you what this needs, and that is in the nodes on that actual layer. We're going to put a node about here. If it would select it. I'm on node tool. I'm just going to drag it down. And we're going to make it sharp. And just reuse these. So yeah, it looks a bit more better. Like it's got folds. We're going to do that same trick now at the bottom. So, in pencil tool. We're going to come out here, just up a little bit, and the rest Oh, thank you, Anonymous. Whoever Anonymous is, you're so awesome. Oh, Bella. Were you meant to do 2, or was that someone else? I'm not sure what's going on. But if somebody needs £10 back, just tell me and I'll refund it. But thank you very much. That is awesome. I'm so humbled by this. Yeah, I thought you only did one. I'll send it back to you. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know what the anonymous one was. Oh, it was you also. Oh, thanks, Bobby. Yeah, it's okay, Bella. Don't worry about it. It just happened to be at the same time. Very cool. Thank you very much, you two. That is awesome of you. I best get back on with this. I get so embarrassed by these things. I'm gonna go to darkest blue again and into golden blur. Make sure we're inside the object, which I think we are now. And then go to our golden blur major run. That's right there. Now we're just gonna extend that a little bit because I'm not quite happy with that. So we're gonna go to about there. Oh, I don't know why that did that. Just to give it that little bit of, looks like it's flexing around. And I'm gonna go do the other one now. So this one, very cool. Select our pencil tool, insert inside this one, and do underneath the buttons. We're gonna have something. So this bit, FX, the styles on our shadows, darkest blue, and it's me forgetting what I'm doing. The golden blur, and we'll make that shadow a little bit darker than usual. And then we're going to do the same trick on this one. So we'll go into that layer first, actually, because it's confusing if not. And just put that extra node in now, so about there. And we're going to make that a sharp node. And we're going to just bend it out like this. This about right. And now pencil tool, insert inside, and this one's gonna come down here, right there. I'm gonna go FX, styles, choose the darkest blue. It's a lot of repeat. There's me forgetting where golden blur is for a sec. Right there. In fact, that one on top needs to be a bit less than it is. So we'll do that now. This one, no, this one. I forget which one it was. This one, yeah, that one. And we're just going to go back into that golden blur and take off a little piece. Right there. Yeah, I think that's about. No, actually, maybe the other one needs adjusting. I'm gonna go. I think it's that. And I'm gonna go to our golden blur and try it both at the same time. Nope, it doesn't work. Did I selected both of those tonight? Let me select that one. Nope, that's that piece. That's why. So that one and that one. Those two. I'm gonna go to our Gaussian blur now. And just get them to roughly match about there. Yeah, looks right. So that is the head officially done now. God, it took a long time just to do the head. Hey Ida, hiya. Welcome, welcome. We're just finishing off our ninja. And we've just done the head piece. Just trying to find what we're going to do next. So I'm going to do that yellow piece of the shell. I'm going to go to our pencil tool, insert inside. Now, he's quite muscly, so I'm going to have, I don't know what you call them, but these pieces around here have a style. And on the shadows, we can have a darker yellow. Actually, we'll do that brown. And go to Gaussian blur and raise the Gaussian blur. And we just do the same on the other side. So I'm going to go duplicate, drag it across, flip it round. And that's about, nope, just needs to be up a little piece from there. Right there, in fact that one. Yeah, it's a bit too dark really. I'm going to change that now. So getting both those again, going back to our styles. So it goes for that yellow. And come back to our scalable object, Gaussian blur. Right there. Yeah, looks a bit better. Now, really muscly people have like numerous ones of these. So I'm going to go to duplicate. Put them at the top so I know where I'm going. And I'm just going to move these down the body now. So they're probably about there. And again at the bottom. So duplicate them again. Putting it at the top so I know where I am. And just about there. Yeah, that's about right. Now we just need to make where the belt is a bit darker. So we'll use our pencil tool, insert inside. I'm probably going to have to redraw these with the node tool in a sec, because I'm that bad. But we're just going to go around and back in. Can you see the belt? It's got all these notches. Oh, I didn't realise as well. This actually comes down here. I'm just going to follow all these notches in the belt. So here. Just tidying it up a little bit with node tool. I don't know how Jonathan does this so fast. It's like lightning. But that is basically it. Now we're just going to go to our styles and choose that darky yellow again. In fact, this one would be a little bit darker than usual. So we'll try that. We might have to adjust it afterwards. But we'll go and blur it for now. Right there. Just to make the belt stand out a little bit. To make it more round. Which I think is worth. And now to the main part of the shell, which is this one. Into pencil tool. I'm going to draw. Can you see the shell is kind of like got these lumps again. So I'm gonna just draw down here. And where's our FX styles? Make sure we're inside the shell. I did choose insert inside, I'm sure I did. But anyways, it has been playing me up tonight. Very strange. That might be too dark, I'll see. And we're just gonna test this one with golden blur. Actually, that's not too bad. So I'm gonna go up and duplicate that and just put it down everywhere where there's a notch. So duplicate it again. There's a notch by here. Just turn it around so it all matches. Duplicate it again. About there. So everywhere there's a notch, really. Yeah, I lost my things. Duplicate that again. Yeah, about there. There should be a notch, but there isn't. I'll put that in a sec. And then what we're going to do is, because I can't be bothered to keep doing that, I'm just going to go all of those and duplicate the whole thing. And just move it to the other side and flip it. Like so. That's about right. Now to fix these notches on this shape into nodes. About there. We want to make that sharp. And then we just want to use those to come out a little piece like so. And this one as well. I'm going to have that one as sharp. And just come out a little piece like that. And there we go. Just say that shell's got those pieces. And messed up that one somehow. Yeah, I think that's about right. So, don't have it like, I forgot what Jonathan used the word. It's like the complete circle. I forgot what he called it. But it's more natural and like more of a shell to have those lumps around. If you know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying. Sorry guys. I can't remember what he says. But it's more natural. Just adjusting some of these notes. Go back. Yeah, that's about right, I think. I'm not sure. But there. This one's giving me grief. You gotta try and make it match the bell. Which it bladey doesn't on this side. Now I look at it. It's just in the handles, so it does. There we go. Now then, we ain't got time, but I want to like define his muscles a little bit as well. Too much going on for this session. I kind of did it when I readjusted the nodes. Can you see where the shine is? So say we go this arm. You know the 3D effect. we can move where the shine is. So if we go to the fill tool, we can actually move this around. And I just made it so it's dividing those muscles a bit, like so, on each side. And on the legs, you can make it where the knee would be on each side, just to make it make more sense. Because no, if I just draw a circle, yeah, be there. Can you see the shine is always on this side? So if I go to the fill tool, you can actually move that shine to where you need that shadow to be. You know what I mean? Hard to explain. But yeah, say you want the light coming from this side, you can do that. Or if you want it coming from down that way, or from up that way, you know what I mean? All these things can be moved. So to make that look a bit better. On the turtle, I moved it when I was adjusting these just to make it make more sense in my head. Just gonna delete that now. I'm just wondering what we can do next. Because the arms and things, I might just leave because they look good enough. You would probably make it more darker and things. In fact, let me just make it darker where the shell is. Get on to that arm. I would do things like just where the shell's gonna be, like right there. Make that piece darker. So go into our shadows. Choose a nice dark green. And make sure we're inside that shape. And there we go. Oh, just adjusting the trying to. Like that. And then we'll use our scaled object, Gaussian blur. But when we do it this time, it'll look like it should have been there. See what I mean? It looks more like it's behind the shell sort of thing. What's that? Does it change sides when flipped? Yes, it does. That is a good call. It really does. So I'll show you that now as well. Up on here, I'll make that same circle again. So, like, say it's on this side. When we go into our flip, it will be on the other side, like so. If we flipped it vertically, it's on the bottom. So yeah, it does change every time you do that. But like I say, all you gotta do is go to fill and just move it to where you need the light to be. And then it'll be 3D from that side. Hope that makes sense. It just depends where the light's going to be shining from. And you can do that on all the styles and all the highlights and shadows. They're all made the same way. So you can just easily adjust it like so. And that is all I use nowadays. It makes it so much easier just to do these. So it's kind of like knowing where to put the shadows. So I think that's the hardest bit. But just have a look at sort of references and things, and you'll start realizing, oh, there should be a shadow there. Yeah, it'll click into place. This arm should have, oh, I don't know why it flipped out like that. So about there, to define that muscle a bit more, there should be one around there. So I'm just going to put that in and show you what I mean. So that is the one we did for the shell. I'm just going to duplicate that and just move it around slightly. Move the nodes so it's a bit more of this shape. Come out of the arm like so. Make that. Oh, every time I touch it, and then move the whole thing up if I can. And it just gives it that more defined look. My nodes all over the place, but you'll get what I mean. And that is where I give it that light as well. You see, it just makes him look more muscly, but the cartoon character not real, so it depends if you want to go that far or not. I mean, it's perfectly fine as is on this arm, as you can see, but that is taking it to the extreme on that side. I'd give him little fingers and things as well, so I'll just turn that off because it was a bit much. So on this hand, where's the hand? Just there. I'd also give him little fingers and things, so again, insert inside. And in between each finger, you'll see, if you do it on your own hand, there's like a shadow. So we're going to recreate that by going along here like so. Into effects, styles, into shadow. We'll pick a nice dark green. Let's see that one. That's probably a bit too big, but we'll adjust afterwards. So for now, we'll go to our golden blur. Right there. Now I'm just going to adjust that because it is a bit too big. So right there. And we'll do it again. So duplicate that. We'll just bring it down slightly, right there. And if you zoom out and get rid of that so we can see it, can you see it looks like little fingers? Until on steroids, yeah, exactly. With that muscle thing, it was like, that is a bit much. But you get what I mean. If you want to like go for anatomy and things, you could go that far if you wanted to. Now, we are running out of time, unfortunately. But what I'm going to do is continue working on him in my own time and paste it on the club so you can see. And I'll just give you sort of pointers as to where to put the shadows and things. But yeah, just use my 3D styles. It makes it 10 times easier. And as you can see, it makes it look sort of 3D. But yeah, I'm not like 100% finished. Like, we need to do stuff to the sword, to the shield, and maybe to these bands as well. Remember, like, we just did these folds up there. So we'll do that on these, like, leg bands and arm bands. Yeah, rectify this one. But yeah, thank you very much. And stylize, absolutely. Yeah, bye Nikki, I'm going to go now anyway. So, thanks very much for coming. And thanks to everyone for coming, because that is awesome of you. Thanks for spending time with me, even though I'm not bad. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much.